So please state your name, age, what profession you're in, and any credentials you may have.
Okay, my name is Gladys. I'm 58 years old. I own a bridal salon called Casablanca Bridal and Formals, and I've been in business for 27 years.
Outstanding. Okay. What are your goals or aspirations? It can be anything from earning a doctorate or even cleaning your room.
My aspiration has always been to have a successful business, and I believe that I have a very successful business, so I wanted to continue doing pretty much exactly what I'm doing.
From waking up to going to bed, please describe your daily routine.
First thing that I actually do, and I'm really bad about this, is I check my messages on my phone. Okay, I shouldn't do that, but I look at my email, any missed calls or text messages. So that's what I do before I start anything else. But
Now, given your routine, do either 1, plan out your day, 2, take it one step at a time, cross the bridge when we get there, so to speak, or 3, fluid with your tasks, going with the flow, so to speak.
no, I always plan out my day. I just make sure that I look at what's ahead and make sure that I've accomplished all of the things that I needed to do or need to do for the day.
Okay, cool. So now I'm just going to read to you the definition of self-talk to help prep you for the following question. Okay. Self-talk. Predicting or expecting something to happen in your head. And this prediction or expectation comes true simply because you believe it will, and your resulting behaviors align to fulfill those beliefs. So, having just been told the definition of self-talk, could you describe a personal example of when self-talk has influenced any of your goals?
With my profession, having this own business, it's so important to me to believe that I could accomplish things. So, you know, early in the morning, as stupid as it sounds, I would look at myself in the mirror and tell myself, Gladys, you can do this. You can do this.
Yeah.
And if I'm having a big sale, for instance, for the shop, I would just tell myself, I would be able to produce the highest income this month. And I will set myself up to succeed in that sense. When I believe that I'm able to do things, most of the time, of course it's not 100%,
Yeah, of course.
it happens.
Yeah.
And I think my life is testament of that. Because
Do you believe the idea of self-talk is absolute?
that's kind of tricky. To me, it's half and half. You know, there are days where it's absolute, it's gonna happen, because I'm not gonna give myself an option for it to fail. But on the other hand, there are sometimes situations where things would, you know, make it not happen. Okay, I'm just trying to give, I want to give you a really good example where, because I don't believe it's absolute. And absolute is just like, if I say it's gonna happen, no, it's not. You know, there are some cases when it's not gonna happen. But most of the times it does. I mean, if you really believe in, you know, that you can make things happen, I would say 90% of the time you would, because of just your drive and your passion doing things. But there are situations outside things that may prevent you from doing things. Yeah. So that's why I can't really 100% say it's absolute.
So please state your name, age, what your profession is, and any credentials you may have.
My name is Matt. I'm 24. I'm a researcher, and I have a bachelor's in biology and a master's in nutrition.
Okay. What are your goals or aspirations? It can be anything from earning a doctorate or even cleaning your room.
Just to live a happy life, just without worry. I don't really have any goals right now, actually.
That's no
Pretty
worries.
goalless.
From waking up to going to bed, please describe in detail your daily routine.
Okay, well, I get up, I go for a run, either 2 to 3 miles, somewhere between that. Do my job, which is usually data research.
Data research, okay.
I usually do from home. Then I play video games or do whatever, watch movies, just
Yeah.
relax at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes I go out with friends, sometimes I, just stay home and
Given your routine, do you either one, plan out your day, two, take it one step at a time, cross the bridge when we get there type of mentality, or three, fluid with your tasks, going with the flow, so to speak?
I usually just go with the flow. Since I work from home most of the time, I just do whatever I want. I don't really have any deadlines, so I just per week sometimes I work 10 hours a day, sometimes I work
Wow.
2 hours a
Wow.
day, so I just go with the flow.
Definitely varies.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, so for the next question, I'm gonna have you listen to the definition of self-talk. Self-talk. Predicting or expecting something to happen in your head, and this prediction or expectation comes true simply because you believe it will, and your resulting behaviors align to fulfill those beliefs. So, based on your understanding of the definition of self-talk, do you agree with it? If so, please explain why, and if not, you can just elaborate.
Yeah, I agree with it for some situations.
But not all.
Yeah, not all. But our expectations can change the way we think towards our expectations of ourselves and towards other people. Can make us think differently, like can give us either more confidence or can give us more motivation to pursue whatever it is we want to pursue.
Cool. Having read the definition of self-talk, please describe a personal example of when self-talk has influenced any of your goals. Go ahead.
Okay, so when I was playing poker in Las Vegas, I went to the tables. I was very young. I was the youngest person there. I was feeling very nervous, but I wasn't doing very well. I was getting pretty unlucky. I was thinking, man, yeah, I'm not doing too well. But then I went on a streak, a lucky streak, where I won like 4 or 5 hands in a row. And I was like, yeah, maybe at a new table, and I was like, maybe this is my lucky table. So I started to be more confident at the table, and that might have influenced my play, made me play a little bit better, less timid, and more confident in my abilities to read people or to read the situation, the way the cards were dealt, and improve my play. So.
Do you believe the idea of self-talk is absolute?
No. Absolute?
Yeah, like
confidence and a motivation to do better can only get you so far. There's some times when pure skill or pure circumstance can influence the outcome a lot more than any cognition will.
okay.